He was surrendered to be euthanized because his back legs didn't work. I was volunteering at our local humane society, and he caught my eye because he was a smaller old dog. Every time I walked by his kennel, he was just sitting in his bed and he couldn't stand up. And due to his back injury, he had some incontinence. He didn't have any interest. Hi, buddy. He didn't have any interest at all, which is really why we were drawn to him as well. I thought, oh, you poor little guy, and you're old, and you clearly have something medical going on. So for my birthday weekend, I asked the shelter if I could take Rudy on a sleepover to just get him out of the shelter, do something fun with him. It really broke our heart to have to take him back. We did have 2 dogs, and at the time I thought, oh my gosh, we can't add a third. And then about a week later, we went right back and scooped Rudy up, and he stayed with us forever. I think he really enjoyed being out of the shelter, and he wanted to be back in that home environment. He was great with our other dogs. He was great with our cats. Rudy is just a shining example of how wonderful dogs can be. He really loves people. He's always next to us. It was hard for him to be in the shelter and be in a kennel where he could see people, but he couldn't get to them. Actually, his favorite person is my sister. We're twins, and he has just, if you can believe it, he's more snuggly with her. We call him his little Dorito ears because they remind us of the chips. But yes, they're very soft and they're expressive. This upcoming March, he'll be 15. He walks. He goes upstairs, he goes up curbs, so he's just a very determined dog, and we're very grateful that everything worked out and he's thriving. He's a handsome, handsome boy. He knows it, huh? He's a good boy. When he was surrendered, no other information was given, just that he suffered kind of an unknown back spinal injury and his legs didn't work, and they weren't sure about his quality of life. But thankfully, the Humane Society realized that, some stuff could be done to help him. They gave him acupuncture, gave him some other medicine to kind of strengthen his legs. About 8 months after we adopted him, we took him to a specialist about 2 hours away, and they confirmed that yes, he does have some sort of spinal injury, but it doesn't cause him any pain. And we've just been closely monitoring it for all this time. And he continued his acupuncture, and then thankfully he just kind of weaned off of that and doesn't really need it. So you would never know. He's a happy, healthy boy. I would tell him that, Rudy, I'm so proud of you. You've overcome so much, and you don't let anything stop your shine. And you have added so much love to our household, and I am grateful that you are with us.